What's up, everybody? Ryan here. Got a couple of service calls on a Saturday, my on-call weekend, so kind of cold out here, not too bad though. So we're heading to the Cleveland area. I got 2 on the books so far, and we'll see what we got going on. Guys, I got roof access. I'm up here. What we got going on is a smoke alarm issue on unit 1 and no heat for their back room on unit 3. So we're gonna make our way over here to these Lennox units. Since we got a smoke detector issue on one, I'm gonna have to have her go put the system in test. We'll get to that when we get to it. 2 Lennoxes, 1 Carrier, and combustion blowers running. And we've got no heat coming out of it. Given that it's a Carrier, you know what I'm gonna do right off the bat. But first I'm gonna pull this and we're gonna see what kind of codes we've got. I'm sure it's locked out on something. Let me get my drill here, get the cover off and see what we got going on. All right, got the covers off. I'm in. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So we got 4. Front plate doesn't look too bad. Not all rotted out or anything. So 4 flashes, 4 consecutive limit switch faults. All right, maybe our blower belt's off. Maybe our blower motor doesn't work at all. Let's take a look. Well, that's an issue. It certainly is. It's done. All right, we got some insulations come down. I'm sure the belt probably flopped around and hit stuff, knocked that down. Oh, and our pulley's cracked. See that? We'll probably still be able to get them by, but that's gonna have to be replaced. In the meantime, we're gonna give this thing a look. Of course, I'm gonna pull that side panel. This thing's probably rotted out or cracked. They always are. I'll be shocked, to be honest with you, if it's not. So let me get the drill, get these screws out, pull this panel, we'll give it a look. Yeah, looks kind of shiny until you get up towards the front. It's not a big crack, but it is certainly a crack. So policy is, if it's cracked, you shut it down. And it's cracked. Those windings look a little dark. Anyway, this one's gonna be disabled in heat till we can get new heat exchanger. We'll look over the electrical here. Contactor looks decent. I don't see any major issues. The condenser coil is plug solid. I mean, the outside looks nice, but it's that inside coil is plug solid. So before winter ends and spring gets here, that's gonna need cleaned. Let's take a look at these filters. Not horrible, not horrible, but we'll get some filters for them as well. All right, guys, the pulley is worn. The windings look dark, and it's got a kind of a burnt smell to it, and the bearings don't sound too hot. So I'm just writing up a blower motor as well. This pulley, heat exchanger, all the random parts that come with the heat exchanger. The blower itself is in decent shape, so we'll just have to get that off, and filters and condenser coil. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this one up, and then we're gonna hit up this Lennox. All right, guys, this one's heating. Hopefully I don't have to shut it off. That wouldn't be good. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, guys, we've got a newer unit. It's a 2019. Filters, they could use a changing. Oh, we got water in there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and shut this thing down. looks like we've had some water in the smoke detector. That ain't good. And also, I don't know if you can see that, but the return air grill down above the drop ceiling is quite plugged up. So, let me get my flashlight here. See that, guys? It's all plugged up. It's all plugged up. Yeah, we're gonna quote to get above the ceiling and sweep that out, or maybe even get at it from up above here, but that's an issue. It's plugged up pretty good. And then here, it looks like we've got some water damage inside the smoke detector. I mean, how would water get in there? Probably gonna be writing up a new smoke detector if I pull this apart and it's all corroded or something. So let me go ahead and get this panel off and we'll take a closer look. I'm gonna walk down to the store. I'm gonna have her put the fire alarm in test, and in the meantime we're gonna use this handy product I got from Steve at Door Jamm at the HVAC Tactical Awards, because the door that I have to go in and out of locks behind me. The security guard mentioned that if I needed to go out, that I'd have to stick some cardboard in it, and I told him, no, I've got the Door Jamm, the HVAC Tactical Solder Weld Edition, and that I would be using it if I needed to get out. So I'm gonna make my way down through the corridor of this apartment building / retail location. We're gonna use the Door Jamm. This one I can get in and out of, so I'll be back with you. All right, here is our door. It does lock. There's said cardboard. All right, so all you got to do here is slip it over. Right? It's nice and stretchy. There it is. Place it over the latch. Look at that. Oh man. And then everybody knows that this door is meant to be left open. Door Jamm. Pretty cool. All right. I'm walking around the building. We're working up there. So let me go talk to this lady and I'll be back. All right, guys. This is Crocker Park. The system put in test. Better safe than sorry. I'd rather not have the fire department show up here. They might not be too happy with me on that. So let's make our way back to the roof hatch. Make sure my Door Jamm is still there. Oh yeah, freaking Door Jamm. I'm gonna take it with me because I don't want anyone to take it. Look at that. Look at that. Gotta love it. Now it's dirty though. I'm gonna have to get one of those Viper hand wipes to clean that off. I'm just plugging products here today. Yeah, nice guy too, Steve from Door Jamm. We're back. Should have found somewhere to use the restroom while I was down there, but I think I got too many eyes on me here. Anyway, let me go ahead and open that up. I mean, what's it look like to you guys? You think that board's gonna have some damage on it? I don't know, we're about to find out. Guys, that resistor right there is crusty. How in the hell did this thing get water all in it? Oh, it's wet right there. This insulation's wet. I'm wondering if, because it's on the negative side and water seems to sit here, if it's pulling it up and through. And this isn't wet, but this insulation up here It's wet. It's wet. And then it must have made its way down the wires. Huh? Am I onto something here? Right down the wires and drip, drip, drip. I think I may have figured out what's going on here. Well, probably came in, and when it's really raining or when all that snow was sitting up here, started to melt, the blower's running, pulled it in, got the insulation wet. The insulation started to drip. I bet you it made its way right down these wires, right into the smoke detector, and now it's bad. And now it's tripping every so often. So I'm not gonna mess with anything because it still seems to be operating somewhat at this time. I'm gonna get some pictures. I'm gonna find a number on it, and I'm gonna button this thing up. And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna pull this blower and we're gonna have a look at the heat exchanger. I'm sure it's fine, but you know what, I've said that before and they weren't fine. But basically you pull it out and you got to get up and over it. So let me do that. And yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? I think that's exactly what happened. We'll get some I don't know, silicone, I guess, and seal this up, but seems odd to me. But yeah, I bet you any money that's exactly what happened, because it's all in this corner. That's the only penetration right there. I got a floppy belt. We're gonna have to do something about that. Floppy belt. Anyway, I've got my 2 3/8 screws pulled out, and then they give you this nice handle here. Let's see if I'm strong today. Oh yeah. And then you just kind of scooter out. Looks like I'm gonna have to, there we go. That's all you gotta do. Just move the wire. Make sure you're not ripping any of the wires out. You'll pull those right out of the contactor if you're not careful. But you can't pull this thing all the way out. You gotta kind of go halfway with it, because the last thing I want to do is try to get this thing back up and in there. And then you gotta climb in over top. And then that's where you inspect. I wasn't expecting it to be bad or anything. I just kind of wanted to get a quick peek, show you how to access these heat exchangers. And now that I've done it, I'm gonna go ahead and back on out. Just be careful, because you've got wires here. You've got limits, whatnot. So that's that. Pretty easy. A lot of guys don't like to go through the hassle. And then again, be careful again when you're going back in that you're not snagging wires or ripping limits, anything of that nature. We'll get all this wiring re-secured down, give her a push, and there you go. So if you've never inspected a Lennox heat exchanger on this model, this particular model, it's the KGB 180. These are kind of a pain too when you do replace the heat exchanger, because you can't block off the supply duct into the store. So you definitely have to put the fire alarm in test. You have to make the manager aware. All right, a little better. Got that sucker tightened up. I like it. We're gonna come back with a new belt because it's starting to crack. It's a BX55. Let me write all my stuff down. I'm gonna open these up real quick, take a quick peek, make sure nothing goofy's going on, and then we'll get the heat back on for them. Ooh, got the fancy LG compressors in this one. But I looked everything over. I don't see any major issues here. We'll go ahead and jump out W, make sure it kicks on. I'm sure the thermostat probably has a delay in it. I got places to go. So, there we go. Come on, get on there. There we go. Yep. It was running when I got here, but I always like to double check. I like to watch it run before I leave. I think I'm gonna write up to clean out this compartment as well. I'll just bring a blower up here and a brush, blow the whole damn thing out. Yep, there we go. There we go. Oh boy, my gloves are in the water. That's why I like a bucket. I should have thrown them in there. Anyway, She's a running. That's a good thing. Yeah, buddy. Beautiful. Yoink. All right, everything looks pretty good here. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. That'll notify you anytime I got a new video coming out. Leave me a comment. Hit like. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.